Start the episode. Welcome back to the episode of Run the Tape. 3 dudes, 1 game, and all the tape. I'm your boy Liam.
Boy Kai.
And Griff.
And we are back for episode 29. It's the beginning of June, and the New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals and just took game 1. This is an absolute dream come true for me. But let's get your reactions to game 1 to start off.
It was electric. It was absolutely electric.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we went together, obviously.
yeah, we went together. We saw the game, and we obviously went out to go watch the game, and just being around so many Knicks fans and watching that game,
Yeah.
it was explosive. I think every shot that was made immediately sent the house.
Yeah.
Sent the house on fire. Even down 12, 14, still a very active crowd.
100%.
And obviously, getting into the Knicks, first half was a little bit of a struggle, but second half, you guys are a second half team. Definition of a second half team. And completely exploded. A lot of mistakes on the Spurs end that they need to fix up.
Yeah.
But you
And
guys, second half, played
to,
extremely well.
to go into that second half thing, like you look at the Spurs and going into the series, obviously they were betting favorites, rightfully so. They had a phenomenal year, but who would you trust in crunch time? The San Antonio Spurs and New York Knicks. I'm taking the Knicks,
New York Knicks.
all day. And that's where the Knicks have the advantage. I feel like in all these games is gonna be down the stretch in those crunch time situations. Obviously, we got Captain Brunson himself, absolute god at this point in time. But yeah, I think that was big for the Knicks.
Yeah, and
Definitely.
OG continuing to be
Hell
that
yeah.
number 2 option in these playoffs. Starting that fourth quarter off with those 2 threes without Brunson minutes was
Yeah.
so big. And obviously his defense was amazing. Off ball, making Wemby uncomfortable. I think OG is the perfect guy and the perfect guy to scheme for a guy
Wemby.
like Wembanyama.
Yeah. Strong, big wing, lengthy, can get in the gaps. But let's give credit where credit's due. And I'm not going to take slander anymore about this guy. Karl-Anthony Towns straight up showed up last night. Okay, he watched he watched the video on Chet Holmgren and how he shrunk under the pressure of the great Wembanyama, and Cat took that personally. Said, you know what, that's not going to be me. And from the get-go, not only on the defensive side, which has been the big talking point as of the past day, but offensively, he didn't shy away from Wembanyama. And I remember last night watching the game with you, and I said I was uncomfortable with the amount of attacking the Knicks were doing on Wembanyama. I felt like we should get a switch. We should get an advantage. The Knicks said no. That was the problem with what OKC did, is they tried to work around Wembanyama. The Knicks said we're gonna run through Wembanyama. We attacked the basket. We got blocked a lot, but ultimately, when you have Wembanyama all the way out on the perimeter because he's worried about you getting momentum dribbling, it helped the end goal. And the Knicks did, I think, Karl-Anthony Towns did a phenomenal job on Victor Wembanyama. Mitchell Robinson played big minutes for us. He didn't play a lot because of the injury, but he played big minutes for us. Jose Alvarado, although he had defensive problems, he hit tough shots that swung the momentum in this game. Josh Hart, 15 rebounds. He's a dog, man. You need a Josh Hart on your team. He does everything that you need him to do. He can't shoot at a high clip, but the 1 3 that he did hit was one of the best threes of the game. OG Anunoby, as you already mentioned, he's pivotal in everything that we do. The way he can go get a bucket at any given moment. Mikal Bridges didn't have his best game, but he's giving you value. He's one of the best defenders, one of the best wing defenders in this league. And on any given night, he can have an offensive masterpiece. I'm in love with this Knicks team. Dare I say, if we do win the championship, this is going to be one of the all-time great teams. That's how talented I think this team is.
This seems very talented for sure. But I want to go back to what you were talking about initially was Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
And I 100% have to agree with you on that. I think he was definitely the big X factor coming into this game, especially for the Knicks, how he would prevail with Victor Wembanyama and having him, not only him being an assignment, but being the person that he has to play on defense and offense, coming at him. And I think he did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
I feel like Cat's game has just transformed so
100%.
much this season. Like, Cat has always been known as a guy who settles with the free ball, and obviously he's a generational shooting talent. But he's been so much more patient as of late, right?
Yeah.
With his play style, being one of the biggest facilitators on this team, and actually being aggressive around the block. And that's the exact kind of Cat you want to see.
Last night, obviously, they were taking Victor Wembanyama out on the perimeter, because obviously you have to keep in mind that Karl-Anthony Towns is stretch big, but Karl-Anthony Towns was getting to the rim at will.
I think he only shot 1-3 yesterday.
1-3, but he was taking Victor Wembanyama off the dribble every time and taking to the rack hard, making tough shots.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of way to play against Victor Wembanyama. He's been really stepping up, and not only just like you said before, settling on a 3-ball, but really just getting into like the fundamentals and like getting the right shot, the correct shot, and it's been really working out for him. So he's definitely the X factor in this Knicks team, and really balling out for them. So shout out Karl-Anthony Towns.
And just to speak on the versatility a little bit more, we've seen him shape-shift his game in different series this season based on what the Knicks needed. We've seen him be the classic big in isolation and can go get you a bucket. We've also seen him be more of a hub big, where he's in a lot of dribble, handoff actions, and being a great passer. This is, I mean, we're watching one of the all-time great bigs, and we're just not talking about it enough. Let's be real, man. We always talk about his soft demeanor, but this is changing it for me. What Cat is doing right now is changing the complete narrative around him, and if he's able to pull this off, he's one of the all-time great bigs. He gives you what, 3 conference finals and an NBA finals? That means something.
He's definitely in that Hall of Fame conversation now.
He's also been on more than 5 All-Star teams as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think if Karl-Anthony Towns continues to be this productive throughout the finals and pulls this off, he is no doubt a Hall of Famer in this league. No doubt.
Yeah.
I think even if they lose, his resume is pretty rock solid.
I agree.
He's a winning player.
Definitely.
But I want to talk a little bit about the Spurs too. Wemby, always emotional after losses, but in the media he was extremely confident that the Knicks can bounce. I mean, the Spurs will bounce back. We look at earlier series where they played Portland. He had the concussion. He comes back. He has a big game. He gets the Timberwolves. He got blown out. I think in game 1, the Spurs responded amazing.
Got ejected.
He got ejected. He came back the next game, responded, had a good game. How do you expect the Spurs to respond to this game 1 loss?
I think it all is literally on Victor Wembanyama's shoulders. You have to give a lot of fault to Victor Wembanyama's performance on the reason why they lost. Obviously, give credit to the Knicks because they defended him perfectly, like we just alluded to. But he has to play up to all-time great standards, like we've seen him this playoffs, for the Spurs to even have a chance. Obviously, we know what he's going to give you on the defensive end. The best defender of all time.
Yeah.
Kind of performances on the defensive end. But offensively, the shot selections have just been terrible. The Knicks have been doing a great job in having him force shots, a lot of bad shots near the rim, being defended well at the perimeter, chucking up bad threes. And that's all credited to the Knicks, but he has to understand that cannot happen. He needs to play a lot better for them to start winning games. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure on Wemby.
There's one thing we really got to talk about, and I was saying this before, and I was getting frustrated. And I know he was hurt, but De'Aaron Fox was abysmal last night. Abysmal. Shooting 3 for 13 from the field. Getting good looks. Getting really good looks. Getting his open mid-range. Getting wide open threes. He had 4 uncontested threes in this game. And he needs to show up. Dylan Harper went 6 or 10 from the field and had 8 boards. He should be starting in the series. He is the better player. He is the Spurs' future.
Yeah, to give you some context of De'Aaron Fox last night, he shot 23% from the field, 0 for 4 on threes, and 3 for 13 for the night. Just
I mean, I'm gonna go
3 turnovers
different.
too.
I'm gonna go a different direction than the both of you. I think that the Wemby thing can't be overlooked. Wemby has to play well. The Dylan Harper over Fox thing, I love the way Dylan Harper plays. Huge fan of him. Don't know if I would. I don't think I would make that change. But the critique that I am going to make is down the stretch of that game, Dylan Harper should have been on the floor, and that's where my point's going to come in. Where it's about the coach for the San Antonio Spurs. The coach needs to show up, and I think last night really showed you the power of a coach. Julian Champagnie hit 5 threes in the first half. Was it 4 or 5 threes? 5 threes in the first half. Doesn't get another one off for the rest of the game. That can't happen. He is your best 3-point shooter. He's one of the franchise's all-time great 3-point shooters in his 3rd season. You have to get him more looks. Wemby, again, he has to play better. But let's look at the looks that Wemby was getting. Was he getting those pick and roll lobs that we're so used to Wemby getting 10 points a game on? No, he wasn't. All of his looks were in isolation. And when the Spurs have Wemby in isolation, sure, he's an amazing player. That's not where you can utilize him the best. The best is a pick and roll threat. He's cleaning up the boards. Occasionally he's gonna be in isolation, but we can't, for the Spurs, you can't have an offensive system relying on Wemby isolation. He's not one of these guys like Luka or all that. He needs the team to get going for him to really get going. He needs to clean up the boards. He needs to be in pick and roll situations and getting the lob looks. I didn't see enough from that.
Yeah,
I didn't see enough.
I 100% agree, especially with your point with the pick and roll. Like, obviously, every time he's coming near the rim, he's getting doubled. He's getting doubled every time he's under the basket. And I think that utilizing a pick and roll where a double's coming for the help, having swing extra person wide open like a Julian Champagnie would really push the Spurs team. And what you say about Mitch Johnson is definitely 100% true. There needs to be better scheming from the Spurs end, for sure.
Yeah.
Very heavy minutes from the starters last night.
Yeah.
For the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look at, like, Keldon Johnson. He played 8 minutes. This guy was 6th man of the year this year.
And he played good. He played good in the
minutes.
OKC series too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Luke Cornett played 10 minutes, by the way, was unplayable last night from the defensive side.
I don't even think it was about Cornett. It was just about getting Wemby out the game. It's so big for the Knicks. But you couldn't. Mitch Johnson was rushing to get Wemby back on the floor because Brunson was just attacking Cornett every possession.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to stay on the same finals.
I just want to also say that De'Aaron Fox played a lot of minutes last night. 38 minutes total.
Well, here's the thing, though.
And Dylan Harper, who was arguably the second best player on their team, was 27 and a half minutes. 10-minute jump for De'Aaron Fox. Keep in mind, he only scored 7 points.
But
Dylan Harper's 16.
The context has to be put in this, man. The context of their entire careers. Dylan Harper is a rookie playing his first finals game, right? And I don't think that Dylan Harper is a better player than De'Aaron Fox yet. I think we're looking at a small sample size. De'Aaron Fox has also had really good playoff games this season. So
has Dylan Harper.
But
All right, better. Let's be clear. He's had better games.
Dylan Harper's had better games than De'Aaron Fox.
Yes.
I couldn't say that for sure.
In the playoffs?
I couldn't say that for sure. Who averages more in the playoffs?
Let's check.
But the point being is I'm not trusting a dude. I have a lot of faith in De'Aaron Fox based on what he's been able to do his entire career. You're not going to let a few minutes of basketball change your opinion on a player like De'Aaron Fox. So I understand the decision. I'm going to go with clutch player of the year winner, De'Aaron Fox in the clutch over the rookie who's playing his first playoff game. Granted, he had a good first half. Doesn't mean he's going to have a great second half. I understand the decision not to put. And 27 minutes, let's not act like it's not a lot of minutes. For a bench player, that's a healthy amount of minutes. It was really just those down the stretch minutes that you were like, maybe Harper should be on the floor. But I understand.
Yeah, so De'Aaron Fox is scoring more, but on a way lower efficiency. Dylan Harper shooting at 50%, and then De'Aaron Fox at 42% from the field.
De'Aaron Fox also takes more threes.
True.
That's going to do it for this episode of Run the Tape. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Let us know what you want to see. A bunch of new content's coming out. And until next time, let's run the tape.
Enjoy the finals, y'all.
Yup, let's go Knicks.